Let's look at an example of jealousy and how they envy us using the example of Holy Scripture. This is shown very clearly in the story of David and King Saul. King Saul, long before he knew that David would become king of Israel, was very jealous of him. Jealousy arose in him at the moment when David defeated the giant, but he could not, and the Israeli woman sang an ode to David as a more powerful warrior than King Saul. From that moment on, King Saul was already cultivating hatred for David. And one day King Saul almost hit David with a spear, but David was not hurt. The jealousy and anger of King Saul reached the point that the main goal of his life was to kill David. For this reason, David had to flee the city, but even then Saul did not calm down. While David was on the run, Saul and his soldiers continued to pursue David. But one day, Saul's soldiers noticed David's camp and camped nearby. David found out about this, walked around their camp on the other side, and saw how everyone was fast asleep. He could have won an easy victory over King Saul and his warriors while they were asleep. 1 Samuel chapter 26 verse 9-12 says, "But David said to Abishai, 'Don't kill him. Who can raise a hand against the Lord's anointed and remain innocent? It is certain that the Lord lives,' he said. 'The Lord himself will strike him down. Either his time will come and he will die, or he will go into battle and die. But the Lord forbid me to raise my hand against the Lord's anointed. Take a spear and a water jug at his head, and let's go.' David took the spear and the water jug at Saul's head, and they left. No one saw or knew about it, and no one woke up. They were all asleep because the Lord had put them into a deep sleep. After such an act, it is not surprising that the Lord called David a man after his own heart. Jealousy in people appears due to low self-esteem and self-doubt. Therefore, it is in our power not to stoop to their level and not react to them as sharply as they do.